Welcome back to another YouTube video. I was about to say channel then, but it's a video. So, I ran a poll on Twitter a little bit earlier about my couple of ideas for the next YouTube video. One of the ideas was doing a PC build for your budget. So we're going to run with that one tonight. So we're going to put it into three parts. So first part's going to be budget, with a build around the 1,000, your low end. The second part will be your mid-range build, so from about 1,400 to 1,800, and then your high end, which would be your 2 grand and up sort of thing. So kicking it off, we will do the low end build, and we're at PC Case Gear. Now these guys are based in Sydney, I believe, Sydney or Melbourne, either one. Good prices, pretty cheap. The shipping's good too. I live on the Gold Coast, so I ordered a Ducky 1.2 Mini. It said 1 to 2 days with Australia Post. That was express though, so that shouldn't be too bad. What else? Yeah, I do recommend these guys. They're good. So let's get into it, I guess. So starting it off here, just got a few little things. Your CPU, which would be your heart to everything. So we're going with the AMD build here. So you got your Ryzen 5 2600 with Wraith Stealth, and that's coming in at 200. That's pretty good. I mean, AMD's just come out with a third gen, so the price on these dropped a little bit. Your third gen's a bit unnecessary for the lower end builds. I mean, you can still run it if you want. Comes down to personal preference and how much money you got. So yeah, that's our CPU coming in at 200. Our motherboard. So this is, you got to make sure it's the right chipset. So running an AMD build, you need AMD chipset in your motherboard. So we got this one here. There's no lights or RGB or anything like that. Still runs perfectly fine without lights. But it's up to you once again, whether you want the nice rainbow look or just working functionality. Comes with everything you need still. So it's got your two slots for your RAM, your 1 slot for your GPU, and then this little section here, you've got that for your PCIe, for like your wireless adapter and all that sort of thing for your Wi-Fi. Your HDMI port, 2 USBs, a 3.0 and a 2.0. A LAN if you're not running Wi-Fi. The audio features, it actually does come with an M.2, so we'll look at that later. And then yeah, see what I mean here, like the AMD socket. That's crucial. It's very crucial. That's only coming in at 85, which is pretty good these days for a computer part. What have we got next? The Kingston HyperX Furies. These are a clean looking RAM. Yeah, these are nice. I don't think they come with our RGB. We'll just have a quick look. Well, let me turn that down a little bit. Yeah, they're clean. So they just come in your simple black, 4 GB. So 8 GB, which is still enough. I mean, you can build off all this stuff. So once you buy this, it doesn't mean you're stuck with it for the rest of your life. You can add better things and all that sort of stuff. So that's pretty good. That's coming at 89. So we've got the CPU, the motherboard, and the RAM at the moment. Your GPU, we've gone with a 1050 Ti, Asus ROG Strix, 4 GB. This still run everything perfect, unless like there's no real point running max settings on like Fortnite, for example, with this sort of GPU, just because it's just going to bottleneck with your CPU, and it's not gonna end up well. Overheating everything can turn into a bit of a mess if you're not too careful with it. But this covers everything you need as well. So we'll just see. Should come with my standard. Yeah, here we go. So it's got your HDMI for your screen that goes into your monitor, whatever you play on. That's the top, that's the fans down the bottom, it's just a twin fan. But your 1050 is pretty good for your starting. So that's coming in, yeah, 270. So into your memory, I've got the Seagate Barracuda 2TB. This you can run all of your like your photos, music, everything like that. You can put onto this just because there's plenty of room and you don't really need it to boot up that fast. So when we go into the SSD, which I'll show you next, that's where like you'll put your games in your Windows 10 or that sort of thing. So this is only $85, which once again that's pretty cheap. Does everything you need it to. Samsung, yeah, this is it here. Samsung 860 EVO 2.5 inch. So the one that I just showed you, that was a 3.5 inch. So in the case that I've got, you can do two 3.5 inches and two 2.5 inches. But you won't need to fill all them because that's just pretty unnecessary. They just do it as a precaution. So this is where you'll, like I was saying, you'll download your Windows 10 and all your games to. Just boot it up a little bit faster. That's pretty much all it is. Like, how many gigabytes is that? 250 gigabytes. That's still a lot. Like, once you put a fair bit in there, like, if like it comes to worse for worse, you can transfer stuff from this to the C8 just to free this up a bit, make things a little bit faster. So that's in at 89. Most important, I guess, it's not going to run without power supply. So you got the Corsair VS550, so the 550 power supply. Once again, only $65, which is pretty cheap. Comes with everything you need. It's got all the cables. They're just the like your little yucky mustard ones that you will see, but if you're putting in a case where it's like a closed screen anyway, like a closed side, like no tempered glass, just black, you won't see it at all. But this, yeah, once again, it's got everything you need. So that's 65. And then your wireless adapter for your Wi-Fi. Now, if you, like I was saying earlier, if you are running just like the LAN from your router to your computer, you won't need this. But this is the one I've actually got in my like high-end build, and I'm running through I think 3 walls from the router to the computer. And on Fortnite, for example, I used to get like 25 to 28 ping. Now I'm getting like 18 ping. So I've dropped dramatically. So which is good actually. So I'm quite surprised about. So that's everything. I'll show you the case. So Corsair. Oops. Corsair Carbide 275R. So you've got the tempered glass one here, or you got the 270R here, which is actually, let's watch this video quickly. This one's quite nice, to be honest. I'll just skip to it. Yeah. So that's still a clean case. You can either get the case with the tempered glass like fit in the middle or without it. So this one's not in stock at the moment. But you can go all sorts of cases. Depends on what your build is, whether you want to show it off or not. Like I was showing that one, just so you can keep it simple and have nothing, or you can go like these bad boys, all the lights you want. But yeah, so that's coming in at about 1,000, 1,100 sort of thing. Still very doable for early stages. And like I was saying, you can build onto all of this anyway. Make it a little bit better, a little bit faster. But yeah, So that'll wrap this video up for our low-end budget. Next one will be medium to high range. So make sure you guys stick around for that and look out for that one. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and drop a like down the bottom. Any feedback's good. Hate, respect, it's all welcome. I appreciate it all. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching and peace.